again, boys and girls. Today, for the rest of our lesson, we're going to be talking about our musical staff. And a musical staff is used to write music on so that we know we can write down a song and then someone else can come along in several years or on another day and they can read the music and sing the same song. So it's just basically like a language. So how do we write down music? Well, we have something called the musical staff, okay? And this musical staff has 5 lines and 4 spaces. So in grade 5 now that you're in grade 5, you are going to be actually learning how to name the notes. What are the letter names for each one of the notes on the musical staff? Now right here on this side, this is called the treble clef. And treble means high. So we're going to be practicing using the treble clef. Believe it or not, there are other kinds of clefs, like the bass clef, which is used for low notes and for low instruments. But because our voices are up higher, we use the treble clef because that is in the range that we usually sing. So we're going to learn how to put notes on the staff and label them. So we have line notes, and you can see I have put my notes here on the lines, and then we also have the space notes. And we would put the space notes in between the lines like this. Okay, so for beginners, we are going to start by learning the names of the 5 line notes and the 4 space notes, and I'm going to give you a trick to help you to learn those. So I'm going to put we're going to start with the line notes. I'm going to put my notes on the lines, and then I'm going to tell you my little saying. Now the musical alphabet goes from A to G. Okay, so we go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then we go back to A and continue with B, C, D, E, and we don't go past G. So there's no musical note called H. So to understand that, we're going to look at what each one of these notes is called. So on the first line, we have this note. It's called an E. On the second line, we call that note G. On the third line, we call that note B. On the fourth line, we call that note D. And on the fifth line, we call it F. Hard to remember, right? So I'm going to give you a little saying. And just all you have to remember is that the saying starts at the bottom line, not at the top line, but at the bottom line. So we're going to go E, every, G, good, B, boy, D, deserves, F, fudge. Every good boy deserves fudge. Now there are lots of fun sayings that you can come up with, but the point is that every word has to start with E, G, B, D, and F, just to help you remember. Okay, so every good boy deserves fudge. Well, is there a saying for our space notes? There's something that's almost even easier to help you remember the space notes, and I will show you what that is. I'm putting my notes in the spaces now, like this. And I'm going to tell you what the notes are first, and then you're going to see what you think they spell. So I'm giving you a hint. F, A, C, E. I'll say it again. F, A, C, E. So these music notes in the spaces spell face. And the nice thing is that face and space rhyme. So now you're going to go back to your music card and you're going to click on the link to practice naming the notes on the musical staff. Okay, thanks for watching.